work with me from the very talented Demetria McKinney. How's everyone doing this evening? It's the Teddy Bear, and welcome to LOTL, the Comfort Zone, always breaking real artists and real music back to their waves. And before we begin this evening's broadcast, I want to send out a very special thank you to Kari. Thank you, sir, for joining us and honoring us last night. And be sure to purchase his new album, Through Thick and Thin. And while you're there, it's also available on iTunes and Amazon. But also while you're at Amazon, be sure to purchase his new book, Curvy and Confident. Lord have mercy. And speaking of confident, this very talented young lady, man, gifted artist, gifted singer, and she has made that transition from 100 featuring the Brat to her upcoming EP, Officially Yours, and her new single, Trade It All. And to top it off, she is featured, yes Lord, on Bravo, on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I affectionately call her the Princess. I'm talking about the one and only Miss Demetria McKinney. Let's see if we can reach out and touch her. Princess, is that you? My humble apologies. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. We'll get it straight. Just hold on, family. We'll get her on, okay?
All I'm saying is you spend some time at home. You got all of these. You don't need to make any more. We're good.
You don't know which one's going to pop off.
I know. I have been helping you.
First of all, I can't create when I got somebody breathing down my neck all the time.
I'm not breathing down your neck. I'm trying to spend time with you. You can't. No, how much chilling? You're not listening to me. Music. Listen to me. No. This argument is not over. What do you do?
Demetria McKinney, of course, featuring Music Soul Child here in the Comfort Zone of LOTL-Radio. We got everything taken care of. Hey, I'm just here to satisfy and give you what you need. And so without further ado, let's go to the lines and get the one and only Miss Demetria McKinney. Lovely one, how are you doing?
Hi, Teddy Bear. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. We're doing all right. It's Wednesday night. We got you here to bring some real music back to their waves. And I know we have so many listeners and supporters waiting with bated breath for you to be back on there. You've been a very busy young lady, my love.
I've been trying to stay busy.
I must ask.
A whirlwind.
Yes, it has. I must ask. The last time that you were on here, we had just got through featuring and debuting 100, featuring the Brat, and you were just getting ready to make your debut on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So you've had an opportunity to get a couple of your toes wet. So what do you think so far? What has been your experience, your overall experience so far?
That is a cold pool. I've gotten my toes wet. You know, I've gotten an opportunity to know a lot of the ladies a lot better. And, you know, I've kind of weeded out who I feel comfortable with versus who I'm not so much. And, you know, I feel like I've grown as a person from this experience. So I don't regret anything thus far.
It's kind of weird for me because I know you being a seasoned actress and always used to being in a very professional environment. And
right.
I'm not a reality TV person at all, but I had an opportunity to kind of sit back and see what was going on and transpiring. And to me, the things that I've seen take place, it caught me off guard, and the look on your face, it caught you off guard as far as dealing with people with various personalities. To see someone could act in that kind of manner, what was your mindset? What were you thinking at that time when that was taking place?
Oh, if it wasn't for Jesus, I literally am with you on the whole reality television thing. You know, I caught a couple of episodes here and there. You know, I wasn't a full-on fan of anybody, but what I wanted to bring to the show was the option. You know, the option to be classy, the option to be fun, the option to not clap back even though you could, and the option to, when you have to, do it real quick, do it real brief, do it real concise, and then get off of it and move to the next. And the biggest thing I wanted to bring to this show was my talent. You know, I wanted it to be about something other than shade and girl fight. So if I did that even in a couple of the episodes, I feel like the mission was accomplished.
I said, I told you from the beginning, I said I was somewhat apprehensive from the standpoint. I said, look, super talented. You can sing. I know you can sing. And I said, okay. And I was kind of apprehensive when you said, well, I'm this is what I'm doing. I'm saying, okay, no problem. I'm support you regardless of what. And it just, like I said, it just kind of caught me off guard, seeing the attitudes and the negativity and the pettiness that you would not expect from adults. I would expect that from some petulant children, but not from...
Yes, petulant.
not from adults. But as far as musically, how do you feel about your music? Because your new EP is just around the corner, officially yours, and of course we're going to debut your new single, Trade It All. How do you feel musically right now as far as where you're at in your career?
I feel musically that the trepidation that was brought by some of the ladies was worth it. You know, I didn't come on to the show to make a bunch of new friends. Thankfully, I've made a few in that group that I can really, truly, and genuinely call friends, so that's an extra bonus. But I came on for the music, not the shade, not the slander, not the rumors or the gossip. And with 3.4 million people tuning into this every week, I utilize the platform for what I came for. My single 100, thanks to everybody watching that show and seeing me perform for those ladies in Puerto Rico, shot to number 4 on iTunes. It shot all the way up to, 111 just generally. So the viewership of the show really, really did help with people just knowing that I am musically there. And it has brought a lot more support to the project, which is the whole reason I was there. So as far as the music, balancing out the shade and the nonsense that goes on sometimes in the show, I feel like it was worth it. And I'm glad it paid off.
Well, you always have to have a little wasabi to your sushi, so it's all right. As long as it balances out. Musically, we were talking about just musically in general. Now, the new EP, we've been waiting a long time, but great things come to those who wait. Officially Yours. Tell us about the title. Why that particular title for the new EP?
Oh, wow. Great question. That title for this EP, because this is the heart and soul of who I am, not only as an artist, but as a woman. People have rocked with me as Janine on House of Pain and Monica on the Ricky Smiley Show, and prayerfully they'll continue to rock with me on Housewives as myself. And it's really my musical introduction to me. 100, I think, kind of shocked people a little bit and took them by storm because of the lyrical content. That's how Demetria talks sometimes. That's really genuinely me. Trade It All gets into the genuineness of the relationship that I am in and how I feel about this man. And hopefully those things can translate into what other women, single mothers, sensual women, business women, happy women, vulnerable women who realize that vulnerability is not weak. I hope that translates into those women. So Officially Yours is me giving you me.
I mean, just me from my personal observation. I mean, you've always shown a sense of vulnerability in every character that you've played. Has always been a respected character. I guess for me is for you as far as transcending, as far as like, okay, I know I have the chops to act. I know that. Now I want to put more emphasis and more focus musically. Now, as far as from a music standpoint, where do you see the best, I guess, for you, as far as on a marketing landscape? Where exactly do you want to market it, the music? You want to put more emphasis here in the States, or you say, you know what, I just want to attack musically as far as internationally is concerned?
I want to put emphasis on the people. You know, I don't care if it's in Dubai or if it's in Africa or if it's here. I want people to have the opportunity, and hopefully there are people out there who get this, that, you know, when I first heard Whitney sing, I knew that she evoked something in me. When I heard Celine Dion sing, she evoked something in me. When I heard Aaliyah sing, that evoked something in me. And no woman is one-dimensional. So with me giving each aspect of who I am with this EP, I just want to touch the people. I just want a blanket over any and everybody who is willing to accept my music, period.
The new single, Trade It All. I've listened to it quite a few times. I must say I learned a lot more about you than I thought I did, which is always refreshing. What you've actually put more of yourself out there from a personal standpoint, because your personal life has always been very personal. You put a lot more of yourself in this music. Was there any apprehension at any time as far as musically and also on the Real Housewives of Atlanta to give people, say, look, you know what, I have and I am in a relationship? Was it any apprehension as far as letting people know that?
You know, the single Trade It All as well as the venture into Real Housewives of Atlanta were both gambles. But you don't win big if you don't take risks. And I feel like I'm in a place where I won't risk more than I'm willing to spend, if that makes any sense. I don't gamble much, but you know. With Trade It All, that song came from such an organic place. I was literally in the studio with the good guys who produced this track, and I was just talking about how great this relationship is. This is before Housewives ever came about. How great this relationship is. I love this man. I'm just waiting on forever. I mean, people know I said on the show, if they watch it, that I said if he proposed with a Cheerio, the answer is yes. That's all I want. I want your name. That's it. I'm not worried about what you have. I'm not worried about whatever. All of that, fine, cool. I love where I am, and I want the promise that we are going to be forever together. And I know that I've got so many girlfriends who kind of go through the same thing. They find the one, but is the one going to be it and all? And even with Housewives, you know, once we decided that we were going to take the relationship that was kind of shrouded in mystery all these years and put it out there for everybody to see, we made sure that we prayed up. We made sure that we talked. We made sure that we were really, really ready and in tune with one another. And in all actuality, the risk has paid off in both ways because we are in the best place we have ever been.
Well, Mr. Roger Bob needs to get a Cheerio and make that happen real quick fast.
Get a box, honey. Get a box of Cheerios.
and make that happen real fast. And I know we have a lot of loyal supporters on the line right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the line. We're going to go to caller, let's see, 716. I believe that's in New York City. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney and, of course, the Teddy Bear. Caller, what is your name and what is your question? Go right ahead.
Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Mr. Teddy Bear.
Hi.
This is Aisha.
Hi,
Aisha. Hi, how have you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy. I'm so thankful, and it's so good to hear your voice.
That's good. You know, I really don't have no questions. You know, I just always call in to show my support. I do want to say I love Trade It All. I never really got a chance to tell you, but I do want to tell you that I absolutely love that single. It's one of my favorite ones. And, you know, I've almost said everything and anything. I'm sure you read it about how proud I am of you. I respect you as an
Absolutely.
artist, an actress, a human being, and I just wanted you to know that's coming from out of my mouth that I am absolutely happy to see you win. I'm proud. I've been watching you for too long, and I'm like, yes, she's winning.
Oh,
So that's all.
Thank you. This right here, Teddy Bear, this is part of my family right here. This right here is the heart and soul of my little clique. So I just so appreciate you, Aisha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, little one. I appreciate it. All right, sweetheart. She is so adorable. You can't help but love her.
Amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go. Let's see. The area code 561. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney and Teddy Bear. Caller, what's your name and what's your question? Go right ahead.
Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Teddy Bear.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
This is Marika, and I'm calling from Florida.
Oh, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. It's been too long. How's that hat?
Oh, wow. But I really don't have a question, But I just wanted to tell Dee Dee, I'm so proud of you. I know I tell you this all the time, but I'm proud of you. And with the success of 100 and reaching iTunes R&B charts, I'm really proud of you. I know I tell you this all the time. I'm just really proud of you, seeing you doing your thing. And by the way, I love Trade It All. I know I told you this before, but I just love it. It tells a story, not just for you, just for everybody in that predicament in a relationship. It tells a story.
Absolutely.
And I just follow you, for the longest, since Meet the Browns, and to see you grow as an actress, a singer, as a person. You're so sweet and humble. And I just love you, and I just thank you for being who you are. You're an inspiration to me and others. I just love you.
I love you, Beth. Thank you so much. Teddy Bear, they came down before my birthday and just surprised me. They've been such supporters, and I love the fact that they don't just talk about the work. They talk about the person that I am. They actually get to know me, and that is the biggest compliment ever.
The funny thing is, I remember when you first started on the show, when you first joined the cast, and I remember my program director was telling me, she said, boy, you should see the support that Demetria is getting from her supporters. I said, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah. I said, they love her to death. I said, they're ready to go to war. As someone
Absolutely.
says, somebody says anything remotely wrong or disrespectful, that's a lot of love and a lot of unconditional love, which is always a wonderful thing. And let's go to, area code 773. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney and the Teddy Bear. Caller, what is your name and what's your question? Go right ahead.
Hi, Teddy Bear and Dee Dee.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
This is Shell.
Shell. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to say, I know I said this back when we surprised you, but I love Trade It All, and I'm happy that other people are becoming aware of the amazing talent that you are. And I just got to say that you and your team are doing the dang thing. This year has been off to a great start for you, and I want to congratulate you on all your success with everything, the music, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know I was really nervous about the whole reality show thing at first, but from what I've seen, you kept your word that you wouldn't let us down. So I want to say thank you for living as the blessing that you are, and keep shining. People would throw shade, but I see it like the sun on a sunny day. If I go out and throw in a pair of shades, that's not going to stop the sun from shining. As soon as I take them off, that sun will be beaming just as bright. And furthermore, by me wearing shades is not going to affect the way the light beams on everyone else. So I say that to say shine through the shade, and those of us who appreciate your light will receive it and grow with it, and you will continue to go great places and do great things.
That was incredible.
Hello?
That was incredible.
I can't do this right now.
Wow.
Shell. Thank you, Shell.
My love.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys so much.
You are definitely a very young Maya Angelou. You did that. You said that perfectly. You said that
Thank
perfectly.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, sweetheart. Wow.
Love you, Shell.
You okay? You okay, Princess? He kind of called you out.
Every time I get on here, they do this to me. Oh.
It's okay. It's all right. Hey, there's nothing but love here.
It's just, you know, with everything kind of going on, sometimes you can lose sight that people appreciate it or see it and respect what you're trying to do. So these reminders are just so welcome. Thank you, Teddy Bear.
Oh, my pleasure, sweetheart. We're going to area code 517. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney and the Teddy Bear caller. What is your name and what is your question? Go right ahead.
Hi, Dee Dee. This is Sydney.
Sydney! Hey!
I just want to say I love Trade It All, and I know you have an amazing voice, but I love this song because it really goes in depth in expressing your vocal skills, and I just love the flow of the song. It's so smooth. It's real R&B, and I'm happy to see all of these fans that you, like, I know you have the Demetrians, but more people are reaching out to you saying they love the song. I'm seeing reviews. I'm just so proud of your success, and despite all the negativity being thrown your way, just know that your family will always, always be there for you. We were here since the beginning, and I'm so sad to see that sometimes others don't get to see the good that we see in you. We know like a portion of you, but we don't know everything. But the Demetrians really know who you are, and just don't let the negativity stop their shine from shining. Just like Shell said, we will always be here for you, and we love you.
I love you guys back. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the birthday wishes for Day.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you, sweetheart. Wow. You know what?
My gosh.
It never ceases to amaze me. Every time that you are on here, you get so much love, and I mean unconditional love, which is very rare in today's society. For you, what does it mean? Because I know when we talked before, you said, I want to make sure I don't want to do anything to disrespect myself or do anything to, as far as the many people that love me, to think less of me. How does it make you feel? You've done this. You've done the Real Housewives and still have all this love and all this respect. How does that make you feel in retrospect?
It really, really makes it worth it. You know, having the Housewives platform is great. It means that there are more people who can put eyes on me and connect the name to the face and connect to a sound or music to the face. But I never, ever wanted to abandon who I had been and who I had promised I would be. You know what I mean? The Demetrians, they ride hard for me. I cannot stress that enough. Every interview, they know about it. Every appearance, they know about it. They're shouting out about the music. I got a chance to give them a private listening session. They know my favorite colors. They have trivia about me, and it's so refreshing to know that I can be myself in the midst of everything else going on, and there are people who accept that and want that. You know, the reality show can be larger than life. But being able to continue to be me in the midst of that and have it appreciated, you know, it just lets me know that there are people out there who just want the real. They just want to see the opportunity for them to be that person, and that's all I wanted to do.
And I can definitely respect that. But you know what? If he can't give you some Cheerios, my love, I have a whole box of Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay? So I got you. All right.
I hear you.
There you go. We're going to area area code 111. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney, the teddy bear. Caller, what is your name and what is your question? Go right ahead.
Hello?
You're on, sweetheart. Go right ahead.
Hi, Dee Dee.
This is not Lauren.
Yes.
Hi. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for the quote you had. I believe you sent it through Sydney
Mhm.
to send to me.
And
it really, really helped. Thank you so, so much.
You're welcome. I just wanted you to see it without the shade going your way. So I just wanted you to see that quote, and I thought it would help you. So you're welcome.
Did. It really, really did. How's everything at school? Everything good with you?
Mhm.
Okay.
How are you? How is everything with you?
It's been different, but it's finally starting to settle down, and I can see the rainbow now. So it's going good.
That's good. How was your son's birthday on Monday?
It was great, just really intimate. Me and my sister and mom, we all got together and just took him out to eat, and it was just great to get to spend quality time with him. So it went really, really well.
That's good. I was just calling to say that I'm really happy for you and proud of you for everything that's going on, like all the success coming your way. And like Shelby said, I was not really the happiest person when I saw that you were going to be a part-time housewife because of all the negativity that can come on the show sometimes. But so far it's been okay. Like, I know what happened with Shady Phaedra and Blue's Clues, as you call her. So,
yeah.
But
I still try to keep it cute.
Mhm. So just keep being you, and like Sydney said, the Demetrians will always be here to support you, and you can always trust us. And I love Trade It All. Like, I love all of your singles, but this is like my new favorite one. And speaking of that, can I play a bit of it for you on the piano right quick?
I'd love that.
Go right ahead, sweetheart. The floor is yours.
Okay.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
Thank you, Lauren. That was great.
That was beautiful, sweetheart. Lauren, how old are you, my love?
I just turned 15 back in November last year.
My goodness. You know what? I need to give you a job, you know. My program director just looked at me like I was crazy. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. Sweetheart, thank you so much for calling in, okay?
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Lauren.
My good. She just melted my heart right there. Demetria, shame on you. You have all these people who love you.
They are so beautiful to me. Oh my gosh, I appreciate each of them. They're amazing.
Before we get in and we debut the new hit single, of course, Trade It All, when can we officially stamp the new EP? When can we expect it? Officially yours.
Officially yours will be out by next quarter.
Now, all the listeners, you heard that, by next quarter. And when the next single's released, we will debut it here first. But we're dealing with the here and now. It's my pleasure. You know, as a matter of fact, Princess, can you do us the honor in introducing your new single?
I would love to. Hello, America. This is Demetria McKinney from Season 7 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, here with Teddy Bear to introduce to you my new single, Trade It All. Get into it. Love you guys.
Lord have mercy, here in the comfort zone of LOTL-Radio. Lord have mercy, Trade It All, the new single by Demetria McKinney, and it is available as we speak on iTunes. And also, while you're there, make sure you purchase 100 featuring the Brat, and also Work With Me. You know, it's kind of difficult to throw shade on someone that epitomizes perfection. I know you have all the Demetrians out there, but I'm here to tell you the Teddy Bear has been following this very talented young lady from the beginning, and you never cease to amaze me. I'm thoroughly impressed by you, and I must admit, when I seen the segment, I was in the living room, and I just went to the kitchen. I said, I want to get something to drink. I went and got some lemonade, and when you made the comment to Miss Parks about the 8 years, my lemonade ended up on the floor. I've never laughed. So I said, wait a minute, was that Demetria who just said that? But then at the end result, I said, you know what? You can't come at someone in a very disrespectful manner and expect everyone just to kind of stand by and take it. You have to act accordingly. Respect respects respect. And my love, you have garnered your respect, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I'm going to defend myself at a certain point, but I don't feel like I have to do it at all points.
And remember, family, you can see the lovely Miss Demetria McKinney, of course, on Bravo on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it'll be out pretty soon, EP. We are waiting patiently, but patience, patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. What else do you have that's in iron right now? I know you have some other projects that you got to be working on. What else can we expect from Demetria McKinney in 2015?
Well, they got an opportunity to hear the single, and tomorrow I will be shooting the visual portion of it. So the video for Trade It All will be out within the next 2 weeks. Even though I am in the reality television realm right now, I have not given up my day job. So I have 2 movies coming out. One is called Let the Church Say Amen, and that is Regina King's directorial debut. That's got Hosea Sanchez and Tori Naughton, Leela Rashan, some really cool. In November, called Sons to the Grave. This is directed by Michael T. Williamson. You may know him better as Bubba Gump in the Forrest Gump movie. And that stars myself, Darren Henson, and Atlantic recording artist Trevor Jackson. Really, really touching story about what's going on in our inner cities and making us take a look at it so it doesn't have to continue that way. So I'm really, really happy about both those projects, as well as the Ricky Smiley Show coming back and House of Pain still being in syndication. You guys have been so supportive, and I'm just really thankful for that.
For the first time that you were on this show, and that's been that was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yes, 3 years ago. And I asked you, how important is it to have a strong team behind you? And I must ask, what has it been like to have the blue-haired raven, as I affectionately call it, Angie? What has it been like with her on your team?
Angie is a breath of fresh air for me. You know, a lot of times women in this industry can be taken for a footstool. And this is one woman who has never allowed anybody to walk over her, but has managed to keep her presence above board. I really appreciate her humbleness. I appreciate her hustle. And I appreciate her friendship. We literally talk 8-9 times a day. And she keeps me laughing. She keeps me going. And she keeps me really, really in the loop of everything that is going on. So between her, my stylist, Dallas, the stylist, Jay Donnell, my hair and makeup girl, my management team, we all work together so cohesively, and I could not be doing all of this I'm doing without them. So I really appreciate all of them, especially Angie. Hey, girl.
She is real, Lord have mercy. She is definitely real. She is real. She is
That's
real.
That's a pit bull for you, honey. They cross me, though. That pit bull will come out fast.
Oh, I know. We're gonna take one more call. We're going to area code 323. You're on the line with Demetria McKinney and the Teddy Bear. Caller, what is your name and what is your question? Go right ahead.
Hair pit bull, the blue hair pit bull.
I told you.
Now, y'all know y'all can't talk about me and think I'm not going to get on.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to say this. You know, Teddy, me and you have a conversation. I've had many clients over the years. But this one right here is like the epitome of making me do what I do, because she is like the most grounded person, humble, beautiful spirit, beautiful voice, obviously. And I don't know anybody that has not met her that does not like her. And if they do, there's something wrong with them other than, you know, them people on that show we won't talk about right now. That don't have common sense. You know, I think that's a little jealousy thing kicking in on their end.
Oh, Lord.
My queen, since we do have you on air, can you kindly enlighten us about your new book, please?
Yes.
Book.
You better talk about that book Jesus blessed you with.
Yes, Lord.
Well, you know, my book deals with PR and basically, you know, getting your clients to where they need to be. So, you know, the more visible they are, the more accessible they are, you know, the more people know about them. So that's kind of, you know, what it is doing it correctly, basically. And it is available on Amazon.com. It is called PR Related.
See, I told you. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being, as far as working with Demetria. I know that she's in great hands, and you have nothing but the best interest for her. So thank you so much for doing that. And lovely one, you keep doing what you're doing. Now I have a reason to look at, my God, I never thought I would say this, reality TV. I got to make sure. I got to make sure everything is on the up and up. But you have our support and definitely our love, and you keep striving for greatness, okay?
Thank you so much. Same to you, and you keep that base.
Oh, all the time, baby. So it is written, so it shall be done.
Oh, my gosh.
Have a lovely evening, my queen, okay?
You too. Thanks again.
All right. God bless. The very talented Miss Demetria McKinney. It's a beautiful thing. I got you. No need to worry. We're going to hear some more Demetria McKinney featuring the Brat, of course, with 100 here in the comfort zone of LOTL Radio. Lord have mercy.